What vampire hunt? I don't know anything about a vampire hunt. You're talking crazy talk. Why would you even bring up vampires? What have you heard? Ah! He fucking jumps up and starts trying to rip a leg off of a chair.
Hey! Stop it.
Take a card, teacher. He looks at him warily and sits back down.
I sit down in a chair and I stop and then get to the side of the window and close the curtain before I sit down on the chair.
Gator looks at you suspiciously, and you can tell he's like working on taking off one of the armrests of the chair, like subtly, so that McKay doesn't notice.
You break it, you pay for it.
Okay.
So, where is Darius and Claire at the moment?
Shit. No, he goes, my arm, Jesus! He falls out of the chair. Well, a couple of Freddy's guards help him off. He's like, my arm, I broke my arm.
That's the problem of being made out of Lego.
Yes. Don't worry. No, we'll get him snapped back together, sir.
All right.
Oh,
Would you like me to have a look at that for you?
No! He screams as he's being dragged away in great pain. So, yeah, there you go. You didn't see those guys around. Over your 2 days of stuff, they're busy. They're busy doing the newest project called Hydrate San Angeles.
Yeah.
As in Darius and Claire.
Yeah, they're leading it.
Okay.
Oh, well, shit, they should get the guys on the Burlington project. They hydrated the fuck out of that place.
They don't want it hydrated that much.
It'd be fucking awesome to hydrate it that much. Just drown everybody. It's like, you got enough water now? You got enough water?
You like it? You like it?
I can't believe poor Katar. All right. As Pete looks through all this shit and thinks, we've given Logan too much prep time.
I still haven't read a little bit either. Haven't had time.
Cool.
What season are we?
7.
Okay, so who was Zyke the guy that was running the Golden Wattle, but not anymore?
Yeah.
Okay, so.
Are you on about the Blood Dome thing? Coliseum.
Yeah, the Coliseum, yeah.
You might still be doing that if you're interested. I don't know. Rastlin said it was a bad business idea.
Hey, TJ, you dropped out Roll20 again.
What the fuck?
I didn't do it.
Don't wait to leave it. Maybe it'll come back.
Buttons aren't toys. It's back.
Yeah, you're back. It's fine.
Crying glasses is taken off to parts unknown.
You fucking with me, boy.
Does your computer put itself to sleep or something if you don't fuck with it?
Oh, Chris.
Not that I'm aware of.
Hey, if his computer went to sleep, then his image would go away as well.
Yeah, the whole fucking screen would be like, help me.
Yes.
Alright, so. I mean, I am running my entire PC wirelessly, so that might have something to do with it.
No, it's probably just your internet drops for a second, so.
Weird.
It's fine now.
Hey, Freddie.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
You're real good at tech, right?
Sometimes. What's up?
So when we ran a speed test yesterday, I decided to run a speed test on mine.
Yeah. Oh, I can't beat that. No, it's way too blurry, dude.
Too blurry?
Yeah, it's very blurry too.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Tell me what it says.
Right. Oh, yeah, I guess I could do that. So download 335.2 Mbps
Holy crap.
Upload is 261 Mbps.
Dude, you're like on some
You're doing okay.
steroid internet. That is some like, holy crap, dude.
MP3 file estimated time to download 0 seconds.
Yeah.
Video clips, very disappointing, 1 second.
Yeah. Yeah, your internet is
Doing okay. Tim seems happy with his purchase.
All it took was getting a whole bunch of people from South Korea's internet company to come here and visit me. They're all in the basement now.
Trapped forever.
Part of the problem with some of these notes is the print is too small to read.
I told you it's hard to read.
I'm not talking about the writing, I'm talking about the actual size.
Oh, click on the image, you can make it bigger.
I have, after I've made it bigger.
You stretched it to fit the entire monitor?
No, because I click on, all you do is click on the magnifying glass on it and it makes it bigger, but there's
Which
no...
note can't you read?
You can pop them out of the thing.
Hang on a minute, no, it's all right. If I do the old control scroll, it
There you go.
enlarges it.
Just imagine if somebody had really small handwriting and you just kind of stretch the paper out. It's like, yeah, motherfucker, I can read this shit.
And also, I can't read that either.
I mean, like, some of these are for Raslin and stuff, and because I don't know the context, it's a bit hard to say what's going on.
Yeah, I'd say probably leave those. It's none of our business.
But the problem is some of them, it's hard to tell which notes are for.
Yeah, I know.
Are you
And
sure you don't want to do
somebody
the Freddy thing of just making assumptions without checking it?
Somebody didn't take handwriting lessons.
Did you get to Elwyn's note already?
No.
That's awesome.
I'm reading about some greetings from Hornsby and Keith.
Mm-hmm.
Which one's that?
There's some notes that are important and some notes that are not. It's up to you guys to prioritize.
That was note 3.
Oh, you're still there. Okay. Holy crap! How are you reading that?
He's old, dude.
As I said,
Dear Master and Mr. Slade, don't care. Cool, moving on.
He's old. He can read cursive.
beware of many of the forest creatures that are not acting in a natural manner.
Yeah, did you ever go into a cave and fight a big demon dude in chains?
No.
Okay. No?
Nope.
Coburn, did you ever? No, you weren't there. Alright, well, myself and a few other groups, seem to have, encountered this demon guy. You know, during one of those weird situations where we do the same thing more than once,
Mhm.
you know what I mean?
Yep.
And long story short, there was a big powerful demon wrapped in gold chains and a golden collar. And there was a ghost there, like an elven ghost, who was warning us to stay away. Obviously, we didn't listen. We went there, fought the demon, killed him, and then realized, wait, he wanted us to kill him. And then we flew away into several beetles or whatever. So basically, we released him.
Right. And then?
And then I'm assuming
He runs a very successful chain of quickie marts now.
I don't
So
know.
you released the demon and then said, oh well, and just walked away?
Well, we couldn't follow him. He just flew away into hundreds of butterflies or whatever. Locusts. And just fucked off.
It's gone from beetles to butterflies to locusts, so something.
Something.
I
Yeah.
don't know, some flying insect thing. And then he buzzed off and... Yeah, we pretty much said, oh, well, I mean...
So remember that thing earlier where you asked me what my thoughts were, Pete?
Yes. All right. So, has anything been done about the issue in Red Ridge?
No.
The fuck is Red Ridge? I mean, clearly it's a cowboy town.
Sheriff murdered, crops burned, stores looted, people stampeded, and cattle raped. Town meeting bombed. Reign of terror must cease. Governor stalling. Please send Australians to town of Red Ridge. Signed Chastity Creswell, acting mayor, Red Ridge.
Yeah, no, we haven't done that. Or at least I haven't. I don't know if someone else has.
Sounds like an eminent situation there, Freddie.
Is there a date on that at all, Logan?
No, I'm keeping them loose because otherwise it would just be the players panicking and not getting a lot done.
Yeah, I'm just trying to work out
Yeah.
if it's something that's been
it's fun.
sitting here for half a year or something, thinking, half a year's gone. I don't think there's much we can do about that one.
The
Next.
fucking paperwork's all brown and faded from age. There's a coffee cup stain on it.
Somebody's drawn a penis.
For the love of God, save us.
All right. Would you like me to actually read out the notes, or?
It might make better radio. I don't know.
Yeah. I was just thinking
If
that.
you could read out note 10, I'd be very happy.
Yeah, I'm up to note 6.
Out of
Would
how
like-
many? How many?
38.
Would like a chance to speak with McKay or any of his people. We can use your assistance. Darius did let us know that it would be some time before you came back from wherever you're gone. Thank you for your consideration. The Rittenhouse Miners. They're the mining firm that helped us clear out the sewers.
And now we get note 10. Yes.
McKay's having a stroke right now. You'll have to wait.
No, I'm just making a couple of quick notes as to which note refers to what, instead of having to go through them all and try and work it out again.
Well, I was going to say, you can also do this in between games and make notes and stuff, because even though they're imminent, if they were in real time, if it's not if anything you read isn't done this season, then expect the town to be burned down, etc.
Okay, so...
This
Yeah,
season's
'cause I
fine.
wasn't...
Isn't that fucking
Is it-
brilliant? He's got the jacket. He's got the fucking
nice
thing and
plague
everything.
mask, dude.
You want to hear what I
Do
consider?
you go to the hospital wearing that?
I really would like to.
He won't do it. In fact, I was like,
Curious if how many of them would actually recognize what it is.
yeah. Well, I
A
asked him
lot.
if you.
There's a lot of sick fucking weirdos at hospitals.
I asked him if he walked around town like that or went shop, and he's like, "No, of course not." And I'm thinking I would.
Yeah, Mel. I haven't seen Mel for ages.
What, where? Mel, what? Where?
The Mel is the inventor that that helped me with some of the patents and designs that got us set up.
Oh. Wait, what note is that?
Note 7.
Oh.
He's
'Cause I
waiting
just
for note
noticed
10. He's slowly masturbating, waiting for you to get to note 10 so they can climax.
So Mel wants some money. What's he done with all his money? He's got he should be rolling in it from the patents and whatnot. Giant metal spider. I mean, besides the whole ISO truck issue that these people have,
Did you ever see the Kevin Smith thing where he was talking about directing the movie and stuff? One of his talks he's given to college students, and he went to the director, and the director was like, we do Batman and all that, or as a Superman movie, but we need a giant metal spider. And he was really fucking fixated on this giant metal spider thing, and Kevin's like, no, I don't think so. And then later that guy went on to make Wild Wild West. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, because he fucking had a hard on for a giant metal spider, which was dumb as shit in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
So, but he had a hard on for it, and he kept after it until he got it, and the movie flopped. So good for him. And that's why Will Smith did not do the fucking Matrix. Whoops.
All right, that was note 7 for the viewers at home. Mel, the inventor, who back from season 2 or season 3, when we first arrived here, and I did some stuff with him. He wants money for a giant metal spider, apparently.
Does that also answer your question of what did he do with all of his other money?
Yes. There does not appear to be a note 8 that I can see, nor a note 9.
That, note 10, is it?
You see
I'm up to
Freddy
note
stroking
11
quicker.
then.
What? No.
Great.
I'm giving
That's
Pete
great.
a card. I don't care.
Note 11.
No, read 10. I see you struggling.
Something weird gotten into the animals. Interesting.
Wait, can you read that? Read it. I can't read it.
Via the something or other.
Oh,
Ready.
cool. I can't read it either. Yes.
No, I meant the line was Fire Freddy.
Oh.
Up near Bakersfield Way,
What the fuck? How are you?
we've gotten word that something odd seems to have gotten into the animals out in the wilderness. So it's linking
Ready.
with the other note. They are not acting as animals normally should. It's like they have rabies, making weird noises.
See, Freddy, it's just you.
Something strange and attacking people. Not sure what is happening. New disease ? Oddly, it seems to be jumping species and even sometimes affects domestic animals. Thought you should be informed. Elwyn.
How the fuck did you read that?
It's just you, Freddy. It's just you.
Because I'm used to, I worked in a bank and I had to decipher checks and handwriting on checks and stuff when checks didn't go into people's accounts properly and stuff.
That's like a superpower right there.
So I got used to deciphering what people wrote so I could work out.
It's Joshua McKay.
You want to see something really fucking scary, Freddy?
No?
Get handwriting from fucking kids in first grade and try to read that shit.
Oh, yeah. That's fair.
It's just the same as doctors.
No. Theirs has like a form. The fucking kids, half the time it's like, is it snot or is that a word? My check walks up and goes, "Oh yeah, oh that's funny." And I'm like, "What the fuck are you reading? I thought that was just scribble." Oh, that's words, clearly. It's a weird talent people have.
Frontier Note 11 is from Frontier Framers, Mr. Watson, proprietor and chief framer. If you ever want that huge picture framed again, you can have 10% off since the last attempt did not quite go as expected.
didn't go to
Watson.
That guy can go to hell.
Moo says Zyke. To let you know that there is something odd going on in Gothic in the Weapons and Armor Road district. Oh, this is the
Yeah, that's the cow thing we mentioned.
that's the cow thing. I won't bother reading that further.
Yeah, we immediately zoomed in on the fucking cow one, of course.
Yes, of course you did.
Hey, it's mootastic.
I suppose if you started at the top of the list and you just went,
Yeah.
first note, screw that guy. Second note, ooh, weird stuff happening in Gothic. Let's go check it out.
Yeah, pretty much.
Report 7187. A couple of rumours heard within the Gothic dimension which may or may not be useful. There have been a lot of desertions from the military. Many of the men have gone to join a rogue in exile named Dirt or Long Dirt. It is speculated that he was once a captain in the military, but research reveals no Captain Dirt. This could be an alias. It could also be completely fictitious personality created by the outlaws as a focus for blame. This guy seems to be living a sort of Robin Hood lifestyle, stealing from the rich and giving to the poor. Nobody seems to be giving any information out on him, and informants seem uncomfortable or even hostile when pushed on this. We have backed off and are keeping a passive eye on this developing situation. Based on case officer reports, I do not recommend pushing this. Plus, it does not seem to be important to our agenda at this time. The government has put out a bounty of 10,000 silvers on Long Dirt through its dubious they intend on paying, as they, at the time of writing, seem to have no picture of Long Dirt. Hence, how would they know you have the right person to pay out such a said large bounty? Excuse me. Also, it has been reported to our case officers that the official bank in the Ovaltine Fortress is empty. The government caught and did a very fast trial torture session on the 3 people who had access to the vaults, but they all maintained their innocence. They have been buried approximately 2 days southeast along the side of the road to code word Falcon Breeze. I don't understand that, the logic of that bit.
You're watching Colburn losing it right now.
Yes.
I caught parts of that, and they were bad parts that probably weren't even really part of it. Your bank comment got into my head. Somehow I heard the fucking bank tellers, and then we buried them. I was like, the fuck is going on here?
Did you miss the bit about him being tortured?
Yeah, even worse. Why are they torturing the bank tellers and burying them?
Australia's a rough place, dude.
The government, because the bank was empty, so the government basically tortured the people that ran the bank to find out what was going on.
Holy fuck, I didn't hear it wrong. That was a legit thing. Of course.
You know, you didn't hear it wrong at all.
So
The bit that didn't make quite sense to me is southeast along the southeast along the side of the road to code word Falcon Breeze. Agents Electra and Bronze excavated, then reburied the bodies, but discovered nothing of note. The bank robbery is of special concern because without funds, the standing army will not receive their pay. This may either strike, rebel again, or simply leave. This is especially troubling given the aggressive stance of Frisco and the events which took place in Santa Cruz. See report 4351. Agent Mercury.
Pete, give me an evidence analysis since you have actually read that out loud and carefully.
Hang on a second, I need to change my zoom so I can actually see my character sheet.
Ooh.
Evidence analysis.
Why did they not burn the body?
Pete, you're thinking that report may have been accidentally included in your stuff, because that sounds like some of these various shit that the non-adventuring Doras are doing, because pretty much you've figured out by now, especially with a quarter and evidence analysis roll, they have their own, they've turned themselves into like a big conglomeration that's like part selling stuff, part helping people, and part spy agency. They're doing it for the same reason like the Mossad does spy stuff, is because there's not many of them comparatively, and any threat that they perceive, they have to be able to deal with quickly. So you're thinking that they might be super uncomfortable if they were to find out that you've got this report. Or, since you've got it at a quarter, it has been purposefully left here in some sort of double bluff thing that you'll have to figure out on your own. So there's weird stuff afoot.
Yeah, well, I already knew about the spy ring that Darius and Claire were running. But yes, so that I wasn't sure. Yeah, I was thinking now, is that a note that was meant for Resland Rad? Has he set something up, or is that something with our Doras? But anyway.
Who knows?
Yeah. It's all right. I've already mentioned about this situation to a couple of people.
Did it not strike you a little odd there, McKay, that they didn't burn the bodies?
You mean that the Gothic people didn't burn the bodies, that they buried them?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a point, actually. Yeah, because don't they normally burn in Gothic?
Yeah.
Because of the whole thing about the elves?
And why did they go and excavate them afterwards?
It was the spies that dug up the bodies, but the spies, it wasn't the spies that tortured them.
Okay, then why would they burn?
That is a valid point. Yeah. But yeah, that is quite strange. To Ambassador McKay, the flying saucer in Building 6, do you want it for anything, or can we break it down for scrap? It has been there for a long time, and I don't think anyone will be able to put it back together. Some person head of recycling.
I'm actually a hobbyist at spaceship repairs. I'm working on it. So one day...
As in, are you actually working on repairing it?
No, I'm working on building up my ability to do so.
Okay, so your intent is to repair it.
Freddie, we just had 2 days when we built a magnificent shed.
I need to work on my skills before I go and blow up ducks.
Is fixing a spaceship not one of your skills?
No, not nearly as well as carpentry.
So perhaps you may wish to go and actually make it look like something's getting done about it, so people don't assume it's scrap.
I can do that, but I'm mostly doing that for Doc, because I know he loves that ship. So I want to make sure it's still there when he shows up. Has
Doc shown any interest in it since it got shot in half, blown up?
No, but every time we bring it up, it's like, ooh, and then doesn't do anything about it.
Okay. So has there been any sign of the Harlequins, etc.?
Yeah, they're still hanging around the Golden Wattle. We managed to avoid them when we went there, but they're still there.
Okay.
Yeah.
And, okay, note. It doesn't actually have a number on it. It's just note. One of our guys discovered there seems to be a Burlington 2.0. Don't know anything about it other than that the Clems there is working. He came back and reported it, thought you'd want to know if you wish to investigate it. The guy found it by mistake and was freaked out by it, so he didn't... So he didn't what?
So he didn't...
That sentence doesn't make sense.
So he did not. End of sentence.
No, it didn't. There's no O.
So he didn't.
What'd you do? I didn't.
I can only assume it means that he didn't investigate.
So he did.
I'm assuming the sentence means that the guy didn't go and investigate.
Yeah.
I like
To
it
the
being
other
more vague myself, just because it leads an air of mystery to the whole thing. What didn't he do? Who knows?
If you do, please let Qatar know anything important you find out. Thanks.
Yeah, we should know. We should let
Who's Skiv?
I have no idea.
Keep in mind, there's like over 1,000, or there's probably close to 1,500 people, including the kids of the non-adventuring Doras and stuff.
Yeah. I know.
All
Sounds good.
stuck within the ever-shrinking embassy.
Yeah, we should let Kato know about that place.
Yeah,
I would
so-
probably suggest don't go there until we deal with the Sandman.
Is Qatar back?
He's being snapped back together somewhere else.
Yeah. By the way, McKay, look at the guards. Look at that, okay.
The guards all look at you.
Yeah, there's something weird going on in Shermer.
They continue leaning forward. One of them falls over. Shit.
I'm sure you saw Katar's reaction when I mentioned the vampires.
There are no vampires, says one of your guards.
Yeah.
So there's vampires now in Shermer.
I don't know. Katar wouldn't really divulge the information.
The guards are like, no. One goes, yes. And theirs are like, shut up.
So in Shermer itself or in St. Louis?
No.
Now set up?
Yes.
Okay.
By the way, okay.
Is it causing us any trouble with our setup in St. Louis?
No. Say three, and the one goes.
Okay.
By the way, McKay, thought you might want to know, in the Shermer zone, Australia seems to be disappearing.
That's another good point there. There's news in the Shermer zone. I'm giving Freddie a card.
Yeah, when we went there, we saw
Everything's fucked.
we saw a news report of the Australian Prime Minister evacuating everyone from Australia, and there were these images of what appeared to be shadow storms or Zir storms tearing Australia apart.
Okay.
First the fires, then the virus, then the Zir storms. It's not good on Australia.
So just thought you might want to know.
On the good news, though.
He handles all of this information.
Oh yeah, he goes. All right, that's why he needs a fucking pipe, just to like tap it on his teeth occasionally or something.
I was actually contemplating how hard it would be to get a nuke to work and drop it in Gothic.
Why would you want to do that?
In San Francisco.
Oh. Probably wouldn't work.
Unless you held on to it the whole time, or better yet,
Unless
made
you
Freddie
held
do
on to it, yeah.
Yeehaw!
I know someone who'd be willing to do that.
Freddie. Oh. Not only willing, but anxious. That would be the most unusual character death, is if they flew in a big fucking plane over it, and then you got to ride the bomb down with a cowboy hat and shit. That would
By the
be
way,
a very interesting death.
the magic in Gothic, much harder now. It's moderately hard now.
Yeah. I assume that's pretty much for most.
That's if that works.
What
but I
about
doubt that works.
what about Tri-Kingdoms?
Haven't been there.
Okay. What about here?
Haven't tested it.
Hey, why don't we do a quick run through of the kingdoms and do a quick tour of them, Freddie?
The Tri-Kingdoms?
No, all of them. Do your little,
Do the
thing.
very-
Check the levels, and then
Oh,
on to the next.
could do, yeah.
That way, McKay would have a actual running tally of what's current,
Could do, yeah.
as opposed to, yes, we've explored all of that. Did you see the thing? Except the part we didn't explore.
It's a good summary. I love how the misinformation and assumptions get started, though, and I just let them go, and it becomes like the Loch Ness Monster type of thing, where, somebody's seen it, and whether it's there or not is unimportant. It's the people think it's there.
But yeah, I have trumps for all of those places, so can do that. Well, I don't have a trump of Smurfville or the Dino Land for obvious reasons.
Jesus, hurry up.
Phil, understand. Dino.
Hey, yawned.
Shrink. Character shrink. Let me have a look.
Logan, there's no, it's just me and the 4 guards, right?
Well, yes, and there are 2 people that are sitting at your table.
I turn to the guards. Do you mind if I cast a spell real quick?
No. Yes.
Alright, I cast a spell. What's the magic?
Let's see. Scrolling through all my huge zones, looking for what the fuck is going on. Roll willpower times 1, Freddy.
Holy shit. I strain really hard.
Push it real good.
That was close.
McKay, this is really hard.
If you set fire to something.
The fumble card. Here it comes. Draw 2. Here comes the next fumble cards. Oh, that's good. Yeah, okay, let's see. Hit points. Magic points. Right. He goes, "Whoa!" And he stands there going, "Whoa!" The guards go. And then they begin, grab some paper and begin writing shit, and they hold up numbers.
Alright, let me try that again. I sit back down in the chair. That hurt my head. Okay, anyway. Oh, come on. What the hell?
Sorry, I thought once you fumbled your will, that was it for that particular spell for the day.
Other way around.
Or have we changed that now that you've got fumbled cards?
I got fumble cards. If you fumble the spell, you're done with that spell for the day. If you fumble the willpower, then you're just sucking up extra damage and stuff. But the real disadvantage of the willpower roll is if you're trying something during combat, because willpower roll fail next round.
Yep. No.
Cool. Everybody's at a bonus if they want to slap Freddy. One of the guards tries to get to him. The others hold him back.
This is unreal.
Yep. I think statistically.
There you go.
Hey.
What's the rules here?
All right. Tech, Cowboy Down Unlimited. Anything above that is ×5. Higher tech than Cowboy draws agents. Magic is ×1. Period. All magic.
And magic doesn't draw agents?
No.
Never has. Magic's always been available in this zone. It's just been getting harder and harder.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we had people teaching us magic in the embassy.
Oh yeah, of course you did.
We had a talking salamander that could teach fire magic. That worked at that did fire magic at the foundry, etc. And that shit bird.
The bird was the best fucking NPC ever.
All right. So, McKay, now that you've had a chance to read everything, do you mind if you let me back into your quarters? I need to do some more looking at the painting.
Don't do it, McKay! No! Says the guy.
Yeah, sure. I still need to talk to Elwyn and Qatar as to what's going on.
Qatar might be a bit indisposed for a day or two until they fix his hand. But yeah.
They just need to get some super glue from Sherma.
That's racist.
You do know that they used super glue in not. It wasn't super glue exactly, but it was equivalent to super glue during the Vietnam War, as for fixing up field cuts.
Oh, I thought you
Eventually
meant.
turned into quick clot.
I thought you meant because it was a Lego person.
I did mean it that way, but I was just I was just saying as an aside, it reminded me of the fact of that's why you find in some trauma field medic stuff
All right,
equivalent to super glue.
let's go and check out the painting while you do all that.
Do you do that or just say that and
Yeah.
then?
I follow McKay.
All right, McKay, he's super easy to follow. He's just sitting in his chair looking at you, and you're like,
I will lead him so he can get access to do some more checking out of the painting.
all right, you guys go back in there. The guards stop you. You're Joshua McKay. They're like,
Very good.
Yes, I am. And I follow.
You're not Joshua McKay, they tell you. That's their one
okay.
skill they seem to have is identify Joshua McKay. It takes them a bit, but they can do it.
Okay, come on, analyze. Come on, analyze.
So what are we looking at here?
He goes over and he stands near a big fucking canvas
Damn it.
sausage. And that's him done. So he just walks up to it and goes, damn it. And he's done.
So you are you thinking it's a giant Trump?
Yeah, it is Trump. There is Trump magic in it. I just need a bit more
What's in a
time to
picture
analyze.
of?
It's
It's a picture of a library, of an old library. I'm not sure if you were around when we had it up and framed, Colburn. You could basically step through it into this old library with lots and lots of books. They weren't
All right.
unfortunately catalogued or anything.
Well, that's not working anymore. I touch it.
Right. Rolls for me. Just essence roll. Just curious on something here.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Freddie, meanwhile, goes, nothing works anymore.
Times one.
I grab him.
Right. He doesn't fade out or anything. He just looks at you. And when he looks at you, you can see there's like weird lights in his eyes and stuff like that. And then they kind of glimmer blue a bit. And his mouth moves, but the words don't sound like him talking. It sounds like a voice out of your past. And it just says, I see you, McKay. You recognize that voice.
Yes,
And then he kind of goes back to normal. Give me a sandy roll, McKay. You're holding on to him, looking at him, and one of the guards is like, you want me to kill him?
No. I was half expecting him to get sucked into the paint, in which case I wanted to get sucked in with him so I could help him get out again.
So
Yes, I make my sanity roll.
I appreciate the attention, McKay, but you really don't need to hold me so tightly.
So did you hear what you said?
You don't.
Yeah, I said, does the painting work? I touched the painting again.
Give me an essence times one roll.
Don't forget to tick.
That's all
to
good.
tick your essence as well. Too.
Yeah, don't forget the check mark there. Yeah.
I did.
Okay. Yeah. He's not afraid to experiment and use himself as the guinea pig.
I touched the painting too.
Okay.
I'm curious now.
No roll needed.
Colburn, what did you do?
Were you not watching?
No.
Okay. Just like that. You just fucking like 3 times in a row. Just like that, Freddie. Fucking, you watching here, Freddie?
Colburn, if you want to lay on top of the super old delicate thing and dry hump it, I'll give you a +5 bonus.
It's probably expensive. I don't want to fuck it up.
Okay.
You know, just gently touching it.
Yeah. It seems to be done doing whatever it was doing. Or perhaps it was just a fluke. Or it was something that you'd set up long ago to mess with McKay and forgotten about. You don't know.
It's never done anything. It's just fucking painting on a wall.
Well, it's not even on a wall. It's rolled up because it's absolutely huge.
How come we don't have this up on a wall somewhere?
That's a great question.
We need a full magic zone to make full use of it.
Well, we've assumed that was the case, but if it's Trump, that may not be the case.
That's why I'm trying to analyze it to find out. Because I always found it a bit weird that it seemed to work, but not work. So I figured maybe it's a Trump gate of some sort. And there is Trump in it. I just need to analyze it.
Unfortunately, your analysis skills are on the low side of shit. So, now that
you're trying, which is good.
Now that you've gone and failed literally every skill you could think of, what are you going to do now?
So, have you sensed to see if there was pattern or logress about it?
I'm bad at it.
The guards look at each other and nod. Sir? Sir? Says one of the guards, one of Freddy's guards. Sir. He's talking to McKay. Sir.
Yes. What?
Can I remind you that that's extremely flammable and this place is lit by oil lamps and Freddy's in the same room as it?
Yes, you could remind me of that if you wish.
You let me remind him of it. The other guard's like,
I shall attempt sense pattern.
Go ahead.
Cool.
Anyway.
Hey, you remember back when you had skills, mad skills?
Do you have analyzed Trump by any chance?
No.
Damn it.
You're supposed to say used to. No matter what he asked, were you able to play the accordion? Used to.
I do, however, have 13 shadow changing skills now.
Tim, take this. Play it.
I look around. Huh? Oh.
Take the card. Play the card, because I don't need it. And I know McKay doesn't either.
Hang on a second. I've got to play immediately.
Oh.
Ooh.
It's only affecting me. Killing is wrong. If you have any points towards cold-blooded killing, discard all cards immediately. If you have no points towards cold-blooded killing, refill your hand.
That sucks.
I'm not sure. I can't
remember everybody I've killed, says McKay.
Cold-blooded killing. Yes, I have points in cold-blooded killing. That's the problem of hanging around with some of you people.
Daddy.
Just because occasionally Colburn likes to satiate himself with a busload of nuns doesn't mean that.
Yeah, no, it's more Mildred than Colburn.
Yeah.
And
well, if you'd stop beating her.
Play the damn card.
What?
Play the damn card.
Yeah, but I gotta figure out what I want to play it on.
What do you mean? What? One thing. Read the card, Tim.
Yeah, what city are we in right now?
San Angeles.
Seems like a terrible place to have an ID for. Nobody's asked me for an ID here. Why would I want an ID for a place nobody asks you for an ID?
But,
he does have a point.
A really good point, actually.
here I am with my 2 IDs of this place.
I have identification with this place, but it's a bit different.
Well, I don't need a card, so whatever. Anyway, okay, I will attempt to figure this out some other time. Could you give me permission to analyze the painting and then leave if that's all I'm doing in this room?
All 4 guards of Freddy's shake their heads no. Elwin has forbidden it, sir.
Yeah, sorry.
How am I supposed to do this? Do I move the painting out?
I've got an idea,
No.
says one of the guards. I can cut off a piece of it and he can try to analyze that.
No.
No.
It's a good idea, though, Frank.
Several of the other members would probably kill you, Frank, if you were to do that.
Oh.
Including me.
Well, I've seen you fight. He's like...
Yeah, man, I'm more thinking people like Doc Fulton or Alex Kinley.
Oh. Alex Kinley? Have you met him? Shut the fuck up, Frank! He's laughing.
Okie dokie.
Alright, well then I'm gonna have to hope I show up with you one day and do it then.
And that's
If you're
the
with
last
some of the
Freddy ever
others,
solved the
as
painting.
long as there's somebody that Elwyn believes can be responsible, so not Mildred.
Only you are allowed in here, sir, says
Yeah, all
one of
right.
the guards.
Yeah, true. Anyway,
Strict orders. The rhino-headed guards go,
I-
he's Joshua McKay. They're like, that's right.
well, that's the other way. That's how you do it.
Yes. The rhino-headed guards are continuing to guard.
Yeah, so I shall go and see Elwyn, and now that I've read all the correspondence, and
Are you guys going to follow him over to go see Elwyn?
I'm not staying in this room.
Yeah. No problem. You guys follow McKay. He goes to visit with Elwyn's busy with a whole bunch of shit. He drops it all as soon as his dad pops up, and he goes, hello, Dad.
hey, just wanted to get a rundown from your perspective of all the shit that's going on.
He goes,
What's Elwyn look
Sorry.
like again?
he's the
He's
elf
an elf.
guy.
What's McKay look like again?
Not an
Human.
elf guy.
Just like a
Adopted, rescued,
all right.
Elwyn and his twin sister. So I rescued Elwyn, and Mildred and Alex Kinley rescued his sister, but did the usual thing of just dumping her here. So I took responsibility for her.
Was that all he did to her?
She was
Elwyn looks
under-
offended.
she was a child. Alex limits himself to Alex is not into kids as far as I'm aware.
I hope so.
Oh my God, says Elwyn.
I just started looking at the walls and floors.
The people, the various people in here, because there's all kinds of scribes and shit, are just like frozen. They're like, and one of them goes, he stands up and goes, "You can't say that about Alex Kinley. Take it back now. Hold me back. Somebody fucking hold me back." And then several people hold him back as he begins struggling to try to get to Colburn.
Sit down, please.
Yes, sir. Everybody sits down. You can't say that.
By the way, McKay, before I forget, there's a bunch of tarot cards.
It gives you a
Alright.
thick stack of tarot cards.
Mm-hmm.
Super,
Okay.
says Elwyn.
I try to swim to the top of the fucking cards.
Elwyn's like, "Oh, I know what I'm doing for the next hour." All right. Is there anything you need from the vault while I'm down there?
I look at Freddie.
Not that I know of, no.
Right, I'm gonna need every axe and sword you got down there.
No.
Can
No.
you check that in there, Fred?
So what was that?
Can you put that into the thread?
Oh, yeah, okay. Well,
Thanks.
All of them? He says. I don't know if I can carry that many.
actually, if you can bring one monofilament sword, I'd appreciate that.
And he wants all the rest then? He points at...
No, don't give him any swords.
What? He's not allowed to have a sword?
He
What
uses
about my swords I actually legitimately put in here?
Did you put swords in here?
Yes!
Where are they? Show me the list. I opened the manifest. Show me the list.
Where's the list? How do I look at the list?
Logan, can you
Hmm?
just save TJ some time? Go to Beastkin Lands, the storages, click on Embassy Weapon Storage, and show to players. Just to
Oh,
help.
is this for me to do? Oh,
Yeah,
hold
for
on
you.
a second. And go to... What?
Beastkin Lands,
Hold on a minute.
zone/storage.
Beastkin. Is that under Freddy's folder?
Zone/storage.
Zone storage, Beastkin lands,
Embassy Weapon Storage. Show to
embassy
players.
weapon storage, show to players. There you go, Tim. Welcome to giant amount of shit that the PCs hoard like they are fucking dragons.
You have a laser rifle in there and a bolt action rifle in there.
I like how they've got divided into different things. Yeah, Coburn's got a laser rifle and bolt action rifle and shit like that.
Didn't know I had those in there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's all kinds of shit in there. Well, the only way to get anything in there apparently is to give it to Freddy or let Freddy know to put it in there, because otherwise anything you put in there just disappears.
Yeah.
Because Freddy will update the list. Logan's like, learn to update the fucking list. So, oh, if you want, the Ebon Blade is available to anybody.
No, you're not.
Actually, for Colburn, that might make him hard. I don't know.
You're not having that.
It says everyone. I mean, Colburn doesn't mind becoming an undead. He might already be undead, says Owen defensively. We don't know.
Let me guess, it's like the painting, another super powerful item that apparently has no effect when I touch it.
When you attune to the sword, you slowly turn into a zombie.
Oh, all right.
Kinley
So
had
it won't actually kill me.
No, but it will eventually make you into a full-fledged zombie.
I'm looking for things to kill me. That ain't gonna work.
It might help kill you.
Nah, it sounds like a gross way to go.
Yeah, as you can see, there's no swords listed under your name.
Yeah. Thought I might have left an axe in here somewhere.
You have an axe already.
Yeah, I'm looking for my other ones.
It's in the bank.
You did have one in the. You did have one in the bank here in town.
Do you guys have that listed in the Beastkin lands? Is there a bank thing somewhere?
I don't know if you took it out or you left it there, but I do recall you putting one in the bank.
I mean, in the Roll20 lists, is there bank storage?
That was a TJ doing his own thing.
Oh, TJ doesn't know how to store things, so I don't recommend letting him do it.
No, I moved. All those character sheets and everything got lost.
Fair enough.
Glad your character sheets in Roll20.
When we went to the island with the lighthouse.
Yeah.
You recall that adventure? The walking shark man with the deep one that was
my fucking shark man suit!
Yes, your shark man suit.
Fuck! Man! Damn it! I forgot about that.
And you had an axe or two axes because you went to the bank to get them out or put one in there or something.
My fucking shark man suit. Fuck.
By the way, Tim, all your stuff is still saved in the backup character sheets. All of your shit is still backed up if you care to look at it.
You might want to show him that after the game or something, because that You're asking him to not look at his character sheet. He knows how to do already. You're asking him to figure out backups and shit. You are going beyond Tim's default settings, and that will take extra time that you may not want to spend game time doing.
What it is after the game, Tim.
I would like to point out that if the shark suit is lost, then the banker is now wearing it around in his private sexual
And
thing.
everyone around is taking fucking Sandlots.
Yeah, but just imagine the fucking kinky sand-lost sex he could have wearing that thing. Guys, you know, of course.
Yeah, so just a sword for me, please. And do
Yeah.
you want anything else there, Colburn?
Nah, I'm good.
I was gonna say we've got some monofilament 1- and 2-edged swords and stuff in there that Dad put in.
One-handed, please.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. I'll let you
Yeah,
cross it off the list.
I got a few made up before Hong Kong went kaboom.
Which is a good idea to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they got sniper rifles and the evil blade.
That's what I did it for. So we had some there
laser rifles
for those that use them.
Dwarven armor.